We are still talking issues related to energy, like Liane alluded just before the break. So as we continue, construction of the third generation nuclear reactor continues in France. It's been 9 years since the erection of the Flamanville 3 EPR project. When complete, this unit will be able to supply clean electricity for a city as big as Paris for the next 60 years. Yesterday, my colleague Peter Ndoro, who is still in France, visited the site, and this is how it went.
Right, we're in Normandy now, and this is the location for the 59th reactor that's being built by EDF. And to tell us a little bit more about this reactor and its new age qualities, I'm now joined by the site manager here, Antoine Ménager. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
So you must be pretty excited about this latest addition to your nuclear arsenal, as it were. Tell us about this reactor. What's new about it? Why is it so new age?
Yes, this reactor, this EPR, European Pressurized Reactor, is a 59th built in France. It's part of the long story of the nuclear in France. You have the present with 2 reactors running since now 30 years, Flamanville 1 and 2, part of the 58 reactors running every day in France. On these reactors, quite new, but from the story of EDF, taking all the feedback experience of our plants running every day on improving the safety from the design to have the highest requirements for safety in this construction.
So many people at home are probably wondering, they saw Fukushima in Japan and they're saying, can we still be building nuclear plants? Are they safe? What would you say to people who are thinking about building nuclear reactors, particularly new ones like this?
Yes, to build reactors, you need to have the nuclear safety in your heart, in your DNA. This is what we are in France. We are nuclear operator, but thinking about the design, thinking about the construction, and thinking for operation. In this plant, we take into account the highest requirements for the nuclear safety. We have a big civil works with a double aircraft protection shield. We have 4 trains to prevent accidents. 1 is enough. We have 4 in this construction site. And this is a major safety, but what is important, we still need nuclear power for the future, for the present. It's CO2-free. It's very important, CO2-free construction built, running in operation. And also, Fukushima learned that we need to improve every day the nuclear safety, and this is what we have in front of you.
All right, so what difference is it going to make to the people of France? Just how much power are you going to be able to generate with a reactor like this?
This power is 1,650 megawatts, but was it important in France, for example, from this reactor you are able to provide electricity for a big ton more than Paris.
Wow.
Every day.
Wow.
And very competitive. And what is important also for this EPR is built for running for more than 60 years. So it's a long-term investment.
So building nuclear reactors is a big deal, and it can be quite disruptive on the communities in which these reactors are built in. But EDF has been telling us that they spend a lot of time and effort to make sure that the local communities are included in a certain way, whether it's through employment or changing infrastructure in the areas that they're working. Well, let's find out from a local exactly how in this area, in Cherbourg, how they've been affected by the arrival of EDF and the building of these nuclear reactors.
Mais pour nous, c'est pas un problème.
Yes, for us there's no problem. First of all, we have 2 reactors that have been in operation for the last 30 years.
Nous travaillons dans la plus grande transparence.
We work in complete transparency
Les élus locaux
between local elected representatives and the operators.
Et ça, c'est quelque chose de fondamental et d'important.
That is something that is fundamental and vital.
En plus, nous avons
Moreover, my children
sont restés au pays.
have remained here in this area.
Sinon, il fallait partir dans la marine.
If not, they would have
Paris,
head off into the marine, Paris, the major cities elsewhere.
En plus, nous avons pu modifier nos communes.
We've
en installant
modified
des
our
zones industrielles.
municipalities and we have established industrial zones in those
Une
municipalities.
commune, aujourd'hui, on est autour de 2000 habitants.
Our commune now has around 2,000 inhabitants.
On a créé 15 hectares de zones industrielles.
In that commune, we created 15 hectares of industrial zone,
1000 emplois
1,000 jobs
présents. Vous vous rendez
are
compte
anchored on
l'économie
site.
que ça peut nous apporter?
Just look at the economy.